moving on, guys. We've noticed a little trend going on. A little trend, a big trend. A trend in sorts. You might have seen like Zara doing capsule collections with certain creative directors. Oui. And you might have seen Gap have recently taken on a guy called Zach Posen as their creative director back in February. And now Uniqlo has come to the fray. Now, Uniqlo has always been quietly respected for the way they deliver their staple pieces.
100%.
100%. And it's
Uniqlo is that reliable car that everybody knows about.
Yeah,
like
fact.
Japanese engineering.
Yeah.
Like, we can always rely on that car.
Yeah. And last year, they brought in Clare Waight Keller for their Womenswear, to creative director of their Womenswear line. And she's taken it one step further now and has been brought in to creative direct their women's and menswear for autumn-winter 24. So they basically said, we love what you're doing. We're giving you the keys. Do what you want, kind of thing. And under what she's done at Uniqlo, she's also got a line called Uniqlo C. Which is basically like her umbrella collaboration line with Uniqlo, where she produces more high fashion items, slightly more highly ticketed, a bit more tasteful, and yeah. So, kind of to give you a little bit of her story, she was creative director at Givenchy.
Sorry, before you go there, we have to respect where she's from.
Oh, sorry, yes. So, let us know.
Claire, Big Brommy, 0121.
Brom on the map.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's nice to see like people
for people that don't know, we're saying that Clare Waight Keller is from Birmingham in the United Kingdom.
Yes.
Which is obviously different because you get a lot of London collaborators and a lot of London creators, but it's nice to get somebody from outside of the city.
Yeah. But I was going to say it's nice to see people from the country in like such have such good positions across multiple like high fashion brands and even like in high street fashion brands like Uniqlo, for example. But yeah, it's like as you were saying, like
so like as Wally was saying, like she's no small fish. She's no small fish. She's been here a minute. She was creative director at Givenchy for LVMH. She's also creative director at Chloe, which obviously Richmond owns, and her sub label opened up at Uniqlo C, and she's been delivering really, really nice items off the back of that.
Yeah.
So
on top of that, though, she was actually creative director at Pringles as well.
Mad.
I was really interested.
And she used to be creative director at Calvin Klein, you said, right?
No, she started off her journey at Calvin Klein. So she started off in knitwear, basically.
Okay.
And so she moved into Calvin Klein from there and then did some time at Ralph Lauren. She worked under Tom Ford.
Cold.
I think she spent some time in Gucci as well under Tom Ford.
She's had the keys from time.
She's been around, kind of thing.
That's really interesting, though. Like, after all of this, she's at Uniqlo. Right now, innit?
Yeah. I was watching the Business of Fashion, or I was listening to the Business of Fashion podcast, and it was like, it's from going from like high fashion, like brands under LVMH to like Calvin Klein or like Ralph Lauren, for example, or like Pringles. It's like going to another world, but stepping into like high street fashion is like stepping into another universe.
Yeah, facts.
Like, it's so different. The way they produce clothing is different. The way they push clothing is different. Their target market is so different. So yeah, it seemed like she was just like, bro, I just need a new change, or I just need like something to challenge me again. That's where she is now.
Well, E-Man, as somebody that's an avid Uniqlo shopper, how do you feel about a creative director coming from like this high fashion world into your space of
low fashion
of high? No, again, asking you as an avid Uniqlo shopper, how do you feel about this change in pace?
Been shopping at Uniqlo since 2015.
Come on.
Day dot. Had the original black trackie.
Come on.
What do you know about the black IRA trackie with the IRA badge?
Come on.
And knowing it was from Uniqlo because you were there that early.
Yeah. What you know about the puffer scraping your knees, bro?
Wait, the Gunnosaurus one?
Yeah.
Arsene Wenger jacket.
Yeah.
What you know about the Wenger jacket before it was a Wenger jacket, bro? What do you know about that?
What do you know about the grey long Uniqlo jacket that I wore for 20 years?
Oh my gosh!
Because it was my favorite jacket.
Grey. What you know about getting that, seeing it in grey and be like, nah, I need it in black. I need it in black. What you know about all the Uniqlo cause collabs?
Oi, too many.
What?
So, E-Man, how do you feel about this?
I feel like it's great to have a high fashion touch on the items that Uniqlo want to be selling. I'm interested to see what comes from this now, especially the way that you guys were listing off her accomplishments and where she's worked. I really find it interesting that she basically started off in and around knitwear.
Yeah.
Especially with what Uniqlo is now and what they're very noted for, and being their knitwear. So I'm interested to see where she takes this, and I just can't wait to see. I have no other things. I have nothing negative to say. I just have only positives, and I just hope to see stuff that I like. Remember you mentioned this like last week, where it's like you see people put out stuff and it's not really for you. Now I'm hoping that the marriage between high fashion and just like normal fast streetwear fashion would be more seamless, especially in a shop like Uniqlo, which has so much more potential. But then again, the only negative I could see is if you're bringing high fashion down, the prices of...
So this is what I wanted to ask you.
Go on.
Because the prices of Uniqlo have progressively gone up over the last couple of years anyway, right?
Yeah, but I feel like compared to everywhere else,
It's still very cheap.
It feels like it's gone up due to like regulations or like inflation.
But
the price of actual like...
So I feel like
quality's gone up.
Yeah.
But outside of the Airism tee, where they just marked it up because it was like everyone loved it. Like that shit was £12.90 at the start. Now I'm paying like £19.90 for the same thing. Even worse quality now, kind of thing. So there's here and there, but overall, I do feel like it's...
I feel like, for me, the way I see it is, it's interesting because Uniqlo have always been ahead of the curve when it comes to like the engineering of the garments.
Yeah.
And for years, people thought they were getting a bargain. Now that I feel like they've priced up a bit. Like I went there yesterday because I was trying to find a trench coat. Because obviously, guys, come back to the shoe on the table. I had a vision before I bought it. I said, you see this shoe? This shoe is the perfect balance between like that kind of like fashionable edge that Comme des Garçons brings and the fact that you can wear it every single day because it's just a black shoe that's just clean. So I thought, smart trousers, a trench coat, winter time, I'm looking more than fly. I don't have a word to describe.
He's gonna be dressed like he has a gun in his back pocket.
No.
Screaming.
No. Well, I don't. But
you won't know that.
Just put it out there.
just in case y'all got confused.
Actually, no. If you see me, approach with caution. Like,
catch me with my umbrella, listen to some music, headphones on, Pink Panther spinning. But anyway, so I went to go try on a jacket, right? And I went there, I didn't see any trench coats, but there was a trench coat, like sort of jacket with like a hood. So I tried it on. Tried on a small, tried on a medium. I was like, oh, cool. I'm probably definitely a medium. Like medium's probably the size for me. I was like, cool, let me check how much it is. And at first, I kind of struggled to find the price because that's the way they kind of hide it within the tag. And I found it says $129. I was like, cool, $129. How do I feel about that? I get it.
can't lie. I'm at that age where $129 for a jacket is not.
And it's gonna last. Like I'm not mad at it. You know.
Like anytime I go online and see people are, oh yeah, why is this or why is that not 35? Bro, if you're paying £35 for a t-shirt,
it's probably gonna last you 3 washes.
I don't want to be
maybe
that
2.
guy, but I feel like in line with what a lot of people have been saying about fashion, I feel like a lot of people are used to boohoo prices. That makes sense.
Yep.
So and it's like not everyone is gonna give you boohoo quality.
And we're not saying this as an elitist type of.
No.
This is just being in a certain space. Fez.
We're not saying that. I'm just
Me
saying
and Bolu.
as if 2 + 2 is 4, why would you expect 0.5 plus 0.5 to still equal 4?
Yeah.
It's not gonna make sense, bro.
Yeah, man.
You'll pay like there are certain brands like Uniqlo where you're paying for higher quality or higher checks, more actual effort put into the engineering. Let me just stop there. Let me not.